Hi, I'm Kristen, and today I have an update on my Frankenplanned Erin Condren planners. And so if that sounds interesting, make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. So I have Frankenplanned these two Erin Condren LifePlanners. If you don't know what Frankenplanning is, it's where you take apart your planner and put it back together the way you want, kind of like Frankenstein's monster, right? So I have a video that I will link that you can go and watch me talk all about how I did it. But in this video, I want to talk about life with a Frankenplanned planner and if I would do it again. So it's kind of like a little update. Just to give you a little backstory, I Frankenplanned my daily duo together with my vertical weekly in April of 2022. And I had intended to use it for April, May, and June for Q2. It was 3 months of dailies and 3 months of weeklies. I ended up not liking the vertical, and so I stopped using it after about a month. I used it for all of April. But the vertical layout just wasn't for me, and so you can see that I still have some of it here with these monthly pages, but I ended up taking that apart and making my daily, kind of putting my daily duo back together. That daily duo ended in June, so I have all of the May and all of the June daily duo pages in here, and then after that it's all just monthlies that went with that weekly vertical, and I just put it together just to have some bulk just for the rest of this book so it wouldn't be blank with just 2 months of dailies in it. And then I just put some notes pages in there, and I've just been kind of using it for practicing like what I like for planning and how I like to use some pages, just to have a place to do things that aren't in my real planner. So what's really great about Frankenplanning is that you can customize it to be exactly how you want it. I talk about, in that video I linked, I talk about this planner and how I Frankenplanned all the notes pages in, and how I have color blends monthlies along with neutral harmony weeklies. And you know, so you can watch that video and see all about it, but that's why Frankenplanning is awesome, is that you can customize a planner to be exactly what you're looking for. One of the biggest cons about Frankenplanning is just the damage it does to your planner. Now, if you take your planner apart, Erin Condren is not going to warranty it. You are no longer entitled to any kind of customer service that they normally provide, and they are really great with customer service. So that's like a huge thing that you really need to think about. I am going to try to show you here and see if I can't get this in focus here. But when you take apart your planner, you're using pliers to bend this coil, and the pliers I used were not like fancy jewelry making pliers, and so they tore up the coil, okay? And then it's also not gonna be, because this is like a spring, the little coil pattern is gonna get messed up. And so that is what caused a lot of issues down here for me. I'm gonna pull this off and show you how it tore up my cover. This is my very favorite cover. It's so pretty. It's Etta V. I love this. I need to get one of they used to have the acrylic blocks on the website with this in it, and I slept on it, and now it's gone, and I'm so sad that I can't get that for my office. But this here, let's see if you can see right here, my cover is all bent and torn up, and that's because of it living on this coil that is no longer like the way it's supposed to be. And I also fold my book, I fold it over on itself, and so it is constantly being stressed on with the way I put this coil back up there. So that is a huge con. Like, that is like one of the worst things, and it's tearing up my vellum here. And then let me show you the worst part. So this is, all these pages here are ripped at the bottom. And so that will probably bother a lot of people, I think, just because it's fallen apart, you know, and that's because that's a direct result of taking this apart and putting it back together again. I'm not gonna lie and say anything, like that's exactly why it's doing that. And so that is one of the reasons why I'm not sure if I will Frankenplan again in the future, because I have found some other ways to customize my planner that I don't know if I would say they work better, but they're more like friendly to your planner, right? And it's not going to tear up your favorite cover, and it's not going to mess up the coil. So what I have figured, I think it's in another book. Let me pull this book and show you this. So this book is my horizontal weekly, and this is the one that is like the most customized so far, and it's really working for me and I really like it. But you can see here it's ripping already, and it's only July, which is the first month in this planner. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle that. Yes, it's only the name page, but it's also my contents page on the other side. So the thing that you can do is you can actually snip out your notes pages with some, I just use these skinny tiny little scissors from Cricut that came with my Cricut accessories kit that also has my sticker spatula and my tweezers. I'm gonna link this below because this is one of the best values I think you can get in a little accessory kit. And all these things work great even if you don't have a Cricut. If you're a planner and you use stickers, I highly recommend it. But this is just a notes page from a dot grid notebook. This just has all of our dinners that we like to make on here so that I have something to refer back to when I'm menu planning. And all you would do is you just snip the holes and then you just pop it right back in. And I just use the scissors to help me. And as long as you're being like gentle with your page turning, it's fine. Like it doesn't fall out, it doesn't rip. I would just say don't move it in and out all over the place all the time, because you know it is paper and it is skinny there, so you just want to be gentle with it, and it stays, like it doesn't fall out. We're good, like we're not I'm not worried about this falling out. So that is like one really good way to customize your planner without taking it off the coil. And here's some other examples of ways to customize your planner. Erin Condren sells coil clips, which I'm sure everyone's heard of. But I have one of these old clear like envelope pouches that they used to have, they no longer have. And that's on a coil clip. And so that comes out and you can put that wherever you want. This here, since you can't get these anymore, this is a 4x6 photo album insert. It's got holes in it, which you can't see here because I covered it. It's just for like a photo album. It's got a hole here, here, and here. And so what I did was I just covered where the holes are with a strip of washi, and I put a coil clip on it. And these are perfect for holding, like I have my coupons in here, and I just have the little thing that you tear the coupons off of on the other side just because it's cute. And they're just in a simple note card envelope, and I just put them in here because, you know, we're always losing them. I think I need to write on here the expiration dates so that I don't have to pull this in and out all the time. And when I'm flipping through my planner, I can see when these coupons expire, so that I can say, oh, I need to use those or give them away or something before they go to waste, right? So that's what that is. That's one really good way that you can add customizations. And then one more thing, which I have right here. This is a sheet of cardstock that I punched, and I will show you the punch in just a second. But this is a clear, this was just a sheet of just the Astro Brights cardstock that I punched. And then this is a clear packing list pouch that you can get like a case of these on Amazon for like, there's like so many, like hundreds for like $8. And they just stick right on. They're meant to stick onto like shipping boxes, and you put the person's like invoice, and it has a flap that seals that in. I just cut the flap off, and it's perfect for a half sheet of letter size paper. I cut this down though because it was sticking out a little bit. It will if you cut your pouch the right size, it won't stick out. But I had done this one as a test and it stuck out a little bit, so I just went and cut my sheet down. The punch I used is from We Are Memory Keepers, and it's meant for like scrapbooking and stuff, but it comes with a bunch of different hole punches, including one that fits the Erin Condren coil pattern perfectly. And so this goes in just like the note page that I snipped. And the next thing I want to do is try to laminate something and then punch it. I'm not sure if that punch is strong enough to do that, but I'm gonna get a laminator and then we'll find out, and then I can do an update. So those are some ways that you can customize without Frankenplanning. I don't know if I will Frankenplan again as far as removing the coil. I do have the rest of this. This planner is my horizontal Harmony Neutral. I bought this as an 18-month at launch, and these are the first 6 months of that planner, and then I still have the guts of the whole year of 2023, and I didn't put them back on a coil yet. So I am gonna have to do that, but as far as after that, I don't know that I'll do it again now that I've found some other ways to customize my planner. I probably won't Frankenplan by taking the coil off in the future. Just because of what it does to the covers. And the covers are one of the most fun parts, and especially when they're as beautiful as these Etta V covers, I don't want to tear them up, you know? So anyway, that's going to be it for me. I want you to answer below. Have you ever uncoiled your planner? Would you do it again? Would you try it? I don't know. Just how have you customized your planner, and what do you think about that? So anyway, that's it for me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing and joining the little family we got going on here. So that's it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.